Download the BCSN Plus app today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details.
Man, it's crazy to think it's been 15 years since Libby High School closed its doors, but the memory of the South Toledo school lives on. Dan McLemore graduated from Libby in 1966, helping lead the Cowboys to the state championship game in boys basketball, but that was just a part of McLemore's hoops journey. All Mac at Bowling Green, the Portland Trailblazers selected him in the 11th round of the 1970 NBA draft. McLemore was a part of this year's African American Legacy Project Sports Legends of Northwest Ohio Hall of Fame class and sat down with our Mark Kuntz.
Deacon Dan is a nickname well earned by Dan McLemore. He joins us now. Dan, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you, Ms. Kuntz. Yes, sir.
So what was your reaction when you got the phone call, got the letter saying you're going to be part of the Northwest Ohio Sports Legends?
I was really surprised, but I wasn't surprised. Sometimes you say you know that you belong. And I felt I belonged some years ago. And several people had told me that you might get in this year, and I appreciate the ones who voted for me coming in. It is a great honor. I know that I'm one of the legends of Toledo, Ohio, and I do appreciate that. Just not only in sports, but in life in general. And this has helped me in the long run. I know my mom, Beatrice McLemore, which gave me a spiritual guidance and discipline. And I had a wonderful, wonderful basketball high school coach, Coach Bert Spice. He was like a father to me. So some of the guys that I played with, I thank them for the opportunity. I thank the guys and the people who voted in the African Legacy Hall of Fame. There's some other accolades that I do have, but I won't get into that. And I just thank people for the journey. Really do.
Played basketball at Libby with your size. That's no surprise. When did you first start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball in the 8th grade. It was at LP Stewart. Didn't know that much about basketball, but I fell in love with it when I knew that I had to have a choice, either go to work or go to school. And to stay in school for me was playing basketball. I wasn't a Rhodes Scholar. I loved school, but that's what kept me in school. And Coach Spice was the one who really took me underneath his wing to keep me on course from my sophomore year when I started varsity. And my junior year I started varsity, and my senior year we went to the state and lost the state final. We should have won. But basketball was a way of life for me. And I'll tell anybody, find out your niche, what you want to do in life, and go after those things. But for me, basketball has opened up the opportunity way more than I've ever expected. I have a bachelor's and a master's. I've traveled a lot of different places playing basketball, from high school, losing the state final in '66. We should have won. And also going on to college, playing basketball, and going on to the pros, Portland Trailblazers, NBA, and trying out for Portland, and playing semi-pro. But this was an avenue to open up, just not with basketball, but in life in general. And I use that as a tool to tell people, even kids that I coach, and other people that have been in my life, like my family and others, find out your niche. You're only going to get a little piece of the pie out here, and figure out what you're going to do. I always say there's probably 3 tries in your life, just like in baseball. You get three strikes, but figure out what you're going to do in life and capitalize on that. And for me, it was sports.